January 16th. It's about 58 degrees. It's been 24 hours since our OA treatment, so I was going to do a count, see how many mites dropped in the first 24 hours, and then I'll do at the end of the week as well and sort of average that out. See, 1 mite, 2, 3 ponder, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mites dropped in 24 hours. This does look a lot like wax moth frass, so I do need to get into this hive and take a look on the next warm day. Checking into hive 2. One mite, 2 mites, 3 mites, 4 mites, 5 mites, 6 mites, 7 mites, 8 mites. That's all. Eight mites in hive 2. I'll jump over to hive 3 in a second. Getting into hive 3. Visitor again. Some of the oil I filtered and reused. This one had a lot of, it was the last one that I filled, so it has a little bit of water in the bottom of it. So. 1 mite, 2 mites, 3 mites, 4 mites, 5, 6, 7 mites, 8 mites, 9 mites. So hive 3 has 9 mites after 24 hours. Get into hive 4. One mite, 2 mites, 3 mites, 4 mites, 5 mites, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 mites. I'll check that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Also a little, it's like a nib one right here. 12. 13, including those little nib ones that are kind of whitish. Kind of hard. I mean, some of these I found in the middle of the screen is a mite. And that must be a mite too. 14. I did not do an OA treatment on Nuc 1, but I did replace the oil. I'm just kind of curious to see what we caught in 24 hours here. So we got 1 small hive beetle. And that's it. No mites in here. Again, we did not do an OA treatment there. This is just out of curiosity, and this is Nuc 2. This one got some of the reused oil as well, so it's cloudier. We got small hive beetle. I see 1 mite. So 4. Here. Get this to focus there. Yeah, so 1. Possibly 2, maybe 2 mites in Nuc 2 with 1 small hive beetle. It's January 19th. It's going to be down in the 30s tonight. It was in the 50s today though. This is hive 1. There are a lot of bees and they're extremely busy. Every seam. This many bees, you got to be careful because they could eat through their stores really quickly, especially with the amount of pollen that we're seeing coming in before. Just looking for any issues with their wings or anything that looks like the bees could be unhealthy. They're all seem to look pretty healthy here. Ooh, I see a caterpillar. Don't know what kind of, if that's a wax moth or not. I think they usually get bigger than that. This is a look into Hive 2 at night as well. There's bees on every seam. Sorry, I'm trying to set it up so you don't have any glare. They all seem to be doing well. At least at this stage. Closer to February and March is you really got to worry about how much stores and stuff they have. This is Hive 3. Again, these girls are booming right now. This is a lot of bees for the middle of January. This is our lightest hive too, so it's about 115 pounds right now. That's the last measurement, but I'm most worried about this one. Still seeing a lot of capped honey here at the top edges. But they could be getting into it. Condensation starting to form on the top here. I'm gonna close this back up. This is Hive 4. There are just so many bees in this box. Alright. Curious to what everybody else would be doing if they saw this many bees and it's only the middle of January. Would you feed them? Would you try to open feed? Would you put some sort of winter patty on here or just a sugar brick? Tell me what you think. This is still Hive 4. Just noticing these bees here. Looks like they're doing a waggle dance, but it's the middle of the night. I'm not sure if they're not circling back. They're just shaking in every direction. Not sure what that is. So they're cleaning her. That's interesting. So the other bee is helping clean her. There's another one right behind her, shaking too. Not sure what that is. I'll go ahead and get this cover back on so they don't get too cold. This is some sort of grooming behavior, but I don't see any mites or anything on there. Doesn't mean they're not on there. So I do need to look at this because to look back to see if this bridge comb was there before. If that's new, they may be trying to expand. I don't know how soon is too soon to put a medium on this, but it seems like the temperature fluctuations are too much right now. I think another one of these bees is shaking. Starting to get some condensation in here. I'm gonna go ahead and close them up. It's January 21st, it's Saturday, so it's been 6 days since the OA treatment. I'm sorry, maybe 7 days. I'll put it on the video, but this is Hive 1, and there's 15 mites. Today is January 21st. It's been 6 days since the OA vaporization. Hive 1 had 15 and mites and no small hive beetles, and this is Hive 2. It has 27 mites that dropped and no small hive beetles this week. This is Hive 3. It has 36 mites and 2 small hive beetles. Hive 4 has 61 mites and 1 small hive beetle. A lot of the mites in here are a lot of ones that are not fully red. You just barely see them, but I'm counting. Nuc 1 has 0 mites and 1 small hive beetle. Nuc 2 also has 0 mites. Both of the nucs didn't have OA treatment this past week, so wouldn't expect their mite count to be very high, but there's 0 in here, and I see 1 small hive beetle. Not really sure. Hopefully that's mostly on cappings. It doesn't seem webbed together when I was poking at it, so still something to look at. It could be potentially wax moths in there. It's been a pretty cold weekend. Haven't even seen much bee activity. Kind of got outside, I was doing some chores and got distracted. And remember I had this Jester Nuc Box. And last time I had swarms, they landed right up here on this branch. So I figured I would try to make a swarm trap out of one of these since I had a few extra ones. And all I did is I had an extra fence board and drilled a hole in it so that it would hang on the tree. And then I just had a couple extra angle brackets that I screwed through to that. Actually pretty stout. It doesn't twist because of that. And then I also went ahead and put just a bungee around the back to kind of hold it down into the tree, and it's sort of just friction fits right now. There's no frames or anything in it yet, but I'll put a couple things in there and start baiting it when it's a little bit warmer, a little closer to the swarm season. But didn't cost anything except for extra material that I already had on hand, so I figured it'd be worth a shot. That's all for today.